I'm Bruce Warner, the president of the TriMet board, and I'm going to declare our regular meeting of December 12th, 2012 to order. So with that, I'm going to turn right over to the general manager and ask you for your comments.
Mr. Board President, members of the board, everyone, good morning.
Good morning.
Obviously, the first thing that I wanted to say is all of our thoughts and prayers are with the families of the victims of the Clackamas Town Center tragedy yesterday afternoon. I do want to also thank the TriMet staff and our first responders that also were involved and responded to that situation very much. As you may know, that caused a disruption to our service where many of our bus lines were diverted off the property of the Clackamas Town Center, did not serve that final stop in the garage of the Clackamas Town Center yesterday. After a brief interruption of sort of figuring out what was going on, the police did allow the trains to continue to serve the platform so our customers could access their cars that were in the Clackamas Town Center parking garage. We also provided for what we call warming buses, which is something we traditionally do in these sorts of emergencies, where in this case I think particularly the police were offering that it is shelter to the people that they wanted to interview, witnesses to the scene. So we continue to provide those services. And as you may have heard today as well, service to the whole site has been stopped. And so we are routing buses on Monterey, which is north of the public street that's north of the Clackamas Town Center, not serving the garage with either the buses or the Green Line today, but that service continues. So I do just want to, again, particularly thank the TriMet staff that responded to this, and obviously our heartfelt sympathies to all who were involved in the terrible tragedy yesterday afternoon. I did also want to update you a little bit to sort of normal business on our ridership. And we are beginning to change a little bit the way that we report ridership, because what we really want to do, and this is probably more in line with national trends, is to begin to report more on a quarterly basis, because it's really on a quarterly basis we begin to see, really be able to judge the effects of our policies on our riders. We will still continue to report the monthly figures, particularly on our website and other places, so they're perfectly accessible. But I'll make a point to bring it up to you, perhaps more on a quarterly basis as we see the trends. For the fall 2012, we provided more than 25 million trips, and it's for 3 months on Max, West, and commuter rail, West commuter rail, and buses. So overall, our ridership is down about 1.1%, and that's really, frankly, expected after both the fare increase and the reduction in free rail zone, elimination of free rail zone.